All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac, and today is Wednesday, February 9th, and we're looking to go ahead and, honestly, I'm going to give it to you straight. I don't really see a trade position that we actually have to put in right here. Get out of that. I could delete all this stuff. When I was looking at the charts right now, I noticed that price has just been pushing up, right? Pushing up, rejecting the 50 EMA here. Well, I guess on the 30 minute you could see it. My boy kind of pointed it out. He sees this area right here. Well, he sees the 20 EMA after it crossed over right here on the 30 minute. You see it rejecting here. Price rejecting here. So he kind of likes this area to buy from, right about here. But truthfully, well, I wouldn't say he necessarily likes to buy from it, but he's not going to force anything. And for me, I don't think I want to force anything either. Like, this looks okay, right? Like, if you were to draw your fib out from this level to that level, it's like at 50%, right? But for me, it's just kind of hard to take this trade. I mean, I think if anything, I would need to wait for price to come down here before I make any move to put a buy in, right? Because we already know that this is a strong supply and demand area. We got resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. And now maybe it comes down to give us a little bit of support. But this is still a 125 pip drop. So, what are the chances price comes down here? I think it's good, but it's just, for me, I don't see the confirmations to take this trade. That's where I'm kind of timid about entering this position right here. Because it does look good, I'm not going to lie. It does look good to take a trade, or for a price to continue to push up from here, right? We finally seen a break of structure. A clear break of structure on the 30-minute chart. Excuse me. We've seen a clear break of structure, right? Because this high was broken, right? A significant high. Once this high was broken, right? And we noticed this high wasn't broken. This high didn't break this high. Then this high didn't break this high. This high didn't either, but then price pushed up and broke above it, right? And then we actually seen the clear break right here. Now, I don't really see anything for price to, well, I guess right here, yeah. You could see a clear little resistance to support area. Kinda, right? But it's just too hard for me to kind of say I'm going to take a trade at this area. We could draw it out of what this ILC kind of looks like on the 15-minute, 30-minute, something like this. Definitely not green, or it is green, definitely not golden zone, and we'd be looking for a buy from here. But yeah, there's not really much that I see here to take a trade. You could see on the 15-minute, it could possibly reject here. So you got like the 30, the 15, the 5. It's definitely possible. But, for me to take a trade right here, I'd have to see some type of clear rejection, right? And we'd have a tight stop loss. Yeah, I'd probably do about 20 pips. And the reason I'm looking for areas up here is because this is our next ILC right here, right? This is a zone that price has played off of before. Alright, so it could be significant, it could be insignificant, but I'd be looking to take the trade something like that. And I definitely think it could happen. It's just a matter of, you know, the confirmation. So let's just go over them. We got the 30-minute, right? Let's actually make it for what it is. Let's do it the right way. We got the 30-minute ILC, 15-minute ILC, right? It's in discount somewhat, right? 5-minute. We could actually draw this out right here. 5-minute. 3-minute, and they're not that strong of ILCs either. Usually when you have an ILC, you want to see a fully engulfed candle, right? I mean, this one's fully engulfed here on the 5-minute. Yeah, I guess it is. It is. So, I mean, I guess we do got some confirmations. I just don't like the complete retracement that it's given us. So, we can see, you know, we'll see if price gives it to us. If price comes down, respects and rejects, then we'll go ahead and enter the trade. And, you know, I won't force anything. If this trade hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we just move on from there, because I really don't see much today. So we got about 7 minutes till open. We'll see what price gives us. And if you guys see anything, let me know. You know, if you guys see anything that I don't see, let me know, because I'm still figuring it out myself. Yeah, so if you see anything, we'll see. And what could I see right here? You know, maybe we can get a break of structure at this level, but it'd just be hard to tell. There's a nice ILC forming right here that we, if the trade hits, that's an ILC we're gonna have to get past, right? All right, let's just go ahead and play the waiting game now. And we'll see if price breaks through here. But you can see even right here, it's a little bit of resistance, support, right? So it's a key area, somewhere we need to break past if this trade hits the way we want it to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what price gives us. Yeah, I wouldn't really call this a break of structure right here, right? I think it has to break below here. Price breaks below here, maybe we got to break a structure. So if it were to do something like, yeah, nah. I'm not gonna force any trades today. As bad as I want to trade today, you know, I'm just not gonna force anything that puts us all at jeopardy. Lucy, buddy. Yeah, this is US30. You can see it's had a significant push up. Yesterday when we were talking about it, we said price was bouncing in and out of here, right? And it stayed in here for a little bit, 637. It really took till 7 to really get up out of here. So it played in this flag, right? And then broke out. I thought there was a good chance it could come down to the downside because it had rejected this area so many times. But it also used this resistance to support as a strong level. So this is one of those things where it's like, wow, what a beautiful trade if you got in right here, right? Like if you entered right here, let's say you had a stop loss just below, let's say right here. I mean, I never like to do 100 pip stop losses, but in this case, it wouldn't be bad, right? Because you could see that return on there. But and then even if you held it, sheesh. So 1 to 9. But yeah, even here it's hard to say that the trade's gonna hit the what trade's gonna hit right here. You know. Let's see. I mean, that's a nice golden zone right here. Ain't gonna lie. Delete this. This right here is a beautiful golden zone. And it was a previously used golden zone, so I actually like a trade right here. If price gives it to us. You'd have to break it down. So let's see if we go to the 15-minute. Right, you would start here. So we would start at this level. Then go to the 5-minute. Another ILC. And we could assume, you know what, let's not assume. We never want to assume. So we got the ILC here. So we see realistically we would not need our stop loss to be about here. Price shouldn't get closer to it than that. So I like this area to trade from as well. Will it hit today? I'm not sure, just because we have, yeah, see, I do like this area. It is clean because you even have this ILC right here. So let your nuts hang. Let's see. So at this point, you know, it's a matter of what's price going to do. You see it pushing up already towards the end of this candle. So it's about 400 pips away from there. So that's a long bit away. So we'll see what price gives us. Got about 30 seconds till open. Still haven't even seen a break of structure on the smallest time frames to the downside, so we'll see what happens. Shit, a lot of people might even say this has to be broken to be a break of structure. So we'll see what it gives us. Got my screen set up. $6.30. Let's see what it gives us. Not a lot of movement. There it goes. So US dollar today, we don't have a lot of news coming out. Well, I guess we do have some news, but it's more crude oil inventories. FOMC member Bowman speaks. Well, yeah, I guess we do. 10-year bond auction at about 10 a.m. So, yeah, we got some people speaking today. So this is the 30-minute. No, 15-minute. 15-minute 50 EMA right here, right? Will price push up from here? It's possible, but I wouldn't take that trade. Never really want to buy at the top right there. If anything, you would want to sell. Slowly but surely making its way down. There we go. Rejecting that 5-minute a little bit. I still wouldn't take that trade though. That's not enough confirmation to jump in. Even though it could push up from there, it's just not enough confirmation to jump in. It's a nice rejection on. See what it looks like on the 1 minute. Ooh, nice. Nice. Just got to break through there. Remember I told you this is kind of like a little bit of a resistance, right? Support, resistance, little small supply and demand area, but it looks good. I mean, to push up from here. But I wouldn't take it again because, you know, I don't know, I just wouldn't take it. So now you'd want to see price break above it, like that, and now use it as support. If it turns around and uses this as support now, then we're in business. Sheesh. And we could have seen a small breaker structure right here, right? So we'll see what price gives us. I like that it's using it as support though, right? Do like that. Might have been the sell-off area, right? What if we had the breaker structure and then we had, oh yeah, man, was there an ILC right here? Not really. Not really. I mean, there was this, well, I guess it did respect, right? So if we did the fib, nice. So if we did the fib from here to here, yeah, no, I wouldn't take that trade. I mean, I guess it is a clean trade, right? You see price. Let's say we took the trade at this area. We had stop loss just above this wick. Yeah, you could have done it. That would have been a nice trade, but you still see rejecting it. And we are in more of a buyer's market. This is more a small breaker structure to the downside. So, yeah. But we'll see. You know, price could still come down from here and we'll be in business. I didn't take any sales, so I don't think I did. I was just looking at what the trade was. Looks good to come down though, so let's see. Shit. Now it's gonna use that as resistance, I believe. Hopefully. We'll see, so it could give us our entry. No way. Huh? Seen the rejections there, right? That's crazy. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to finish before I think about even entering. Still somewhat rejecting that 5 minute EMA, right? Has to finish above it. If it finishes above it, then I think, it's possible to see it push up. Damn. That's a fucking push. That's a crazy push. Now I'm thinking about entering. Let's see if we can go back to the 1-minute chart. See if it gives us an entry off of this EMA. So something like this. And I'd probably do it just below this wick. No, it's not going to give it to us. Fuck. Yeah, that thing's out of here. Let's see if it can give us something. Some type of retracement. Like that. Alright. Thinking about putting a little buy in, but still too high. Whoa. Move this out the way so you guys can see it. I mean, I don't know if I like it. Oh, well, let's see if it gives us an entry right here. The thing we didn't take no buy is way up there, right? Kind of thinking about it right here, though. See if it gives it to us. Alright. Let's see. About 24 seconds. Alright. See how this finishes right here. I like it. Okay, I put a small buy, some small buys. Oh shit! So I'm in there. I put in some small buys, but I don't know if I necessarily like that movement. You see a fully engulfed candle, a huge rejection wick. I'm gonna put my wicks just below this candle, or my stop loss just below this candle here, because I don't think it should break below here. I don't. I don't think it should break below. So I have a tight stop loss, and we'll see what price gives us right now. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Huge rejection up top, engulfing candle. We'll see though. We'll see what it gives us. Um, I have a 10 pip stop loss, so I'm risking about $80 right here. So we'll see what happens. Got to see it push up. Got to see it continue. Okay, still got 50 seconds here. So if this candle wicks and just we see exhaustion right here, we could see a good fall off. So should I move my stops? That's too close. We'll see. We'll see what price gives us, but I do see a little bit of exhaustion. I think I'm gonna just keep my 10 pip stop loss, and if it hits it, it hits it, and we'll be done for the day. Just because this wasn't a forced trade. We waited for entry, right? We waited for a retest at the 1 minute 50 EMA. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can get this push now. Finish like this. So it's not like we just jumped into this trade, right? We jumped in, we seen what price was giving us, and we took it, right? So, damn. I think now I'm gonna move my stops to break. Shit. Yeah, I don't like that. Well, I haven't moved it to break even yet, but I think we possibly should. Yeah, I don't like that. 30 seconds. That's too much of a strong candle, but yeah, I don't like that. That's a big push. Gave us some hope and then took it away from us. I just got stopped out right now. Um, I didn't like it, but we'll see if it gives us another entry right here, right? So I just went at break even, and well, I lost a little bit. I lost $24. So lost 24. Now it looks like it's coming down, right? Fully engulfed candle. It basically took over all 5 of these candles right here. Now it's probably going to use this as resistance, right? So maybe we can look at the sell for this. Right? Let's see if we get a good sell. Like what it's doing. I put a sell in. But what was I thinking for? It's not moving. Yeah, no, that was a bad trade. Bad trade. Let's see if it honors it, but overall, this is a bad trade. I'm in at 930.55. Yeah, it's a bad trade. Yeah, down about 4 pips, 5 pips, but we'll see if it was. Oh shit! Damn. Well, I don't know if I like it necessarily. I like the rejection here, but it has to finish that way. I'm up about 2 pips, 3 pips, 5 pips. Let's see if it gives us what we want. Yeah, I think what price is doing is just sitting stagnant. It might be waiting for some news. Maybe the FOMC members have something to say. Um, Maybe they do. Who knows? But this is, I'm up about, what, 2 pips right now. So, don't know if I like it necessarily, though. Because remember, we still have the 5-minute 50 EMA, right? Now we're kind of sitting under. That's been respected and being respected still. Yeah. We've already had multiple rejections here at this level. So, see what price does here. Alright, so if I were you, I would just consider putting in, moving your stop loss to break even, because we could see the rejections here. We got the 5-minute 50 EMA right here. Yeah, I'm moving mine to break even. I'm in at 930.53. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, we're up about, what, 25 pips. Okay. Around 30 pips, 31 pips. Let's see if it comes to that area that we were looking for, right? We might not even have to take this trade right here, right? If we see our profits, this would be a good trade, 71 pips. But we'll see what price gives us right now. Has to break through here, right? We see it as resistance to support. I'll probably take half of my trade right here. I'm at break even now, so this is a risk-free trade. Let's see if it can now use this 5-minute 50 EMA, using it as support. Let's see if it can use it as resistance now. Basically what we did here, right? Use the 1 minute as support, then it broke through. Now we're looking for resistance. So it has to resist it and come back down. If it breaks through it, then it's probably going to push up, right? So let's see. Shit. See how I use that as resistance? So we'll see if now we can, push down to the downside. Gotta break through here, right? Break through it. Let's see what price gives us. I mean, the 5-minute candle does look good, or the 5-minute chart looks good. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. I mean, 15-minute looks good too, right? We got a couple huge rejections. We got this thing coming down. So let's see what it gives us, Let's see what it gives us. Alright, seeing how price kind of respected and rejected that. Wow, that was a big rejection. I didn't pull half. I just pulled like a quarter of my trade. I have a .04 in there. I pulled a .01 and was able to secure $33. Um, that put me back over break even, right? Because I lost 24 on the buy up there. So lose 24, gain 30. We're back in the blue. So now everything, we have a .03 running. We're at about 30 pips. So yeah, let's see what price does for us right here. It's a nice rejection though, which you really don't want to see, because it could push up from here, right? So another quick rejection. This is also a 5-minute IOC right here that it's kind of sitting at. This level, you can see it. Institutional order candle that is somewhat respecting with the resistance to support level. So it's possible for it to push up from here, but I think we can make it down here at least. Maybe even farther, you know what I mean? I think it's possible, so we'll see. We're up about 50 pips right now. If you guys are feeling comfortable with your position and you want to take some partial profits, I think now would be the time to do so. Let's see here. You know, I want to get better. Like some of these pro traders, like Q Banks, and you know, I can't think of all the names right now, but they be holding the shit out of their trades, the entire position, which I respect. So look at that, respecting that 5-minute ILC right there. That's the third rejection, right? So that gives me cause to pause. The only reason I haven't pulled my trade yet is this bearish candle right here, this bearish engulfing candle. This bearish engulfing basically is showing us that there's still a lot of dominance right here on this push down. Now, if it was a short bear candle like this green bull one right here, I'd be worried because it's easy to engulf that. And I mean, it could easily engulf this too, but like it is. But I just like the chances for it to continue down to this level right here. So I'm still holding the rest of, 75% of my trade. I pulled about right here at 33 pips, the .01. So see what happens. I think we could even move our wicks above this area right here, above this wick right here, just so we secure, this little 10 pips or whatever it is. Because slippage is real, you could see a lot of slippage come down. So, or when your trade is pushing up, you have your stop loss at break even, and you end up losing like $10 or $8 or $4. It's because of that, because of the slippage. And it's still rejecting this area. And you see that? I don't like that. We got about 30 seconds left. One thing I do like is it's taking 3 candles to fully engulf it, but it's off of a key level, right? So we could see a huge push up right here. Maybe this is the retracement before it flies up to the upside. So yeah, that doesn't look good, but we'll see. Now that I'm noticing, we got this little IOC right here, right? We don't want price to break above here, really. Because if price breaks above all these wicks, the 50 EMA, on the 5-minute chart, then we're kind of in trouble, right? The trade doesn't look like it's going our way. And the 5-minute chart still looks good to come down, but you know, it's a matter of if. It's a good way to close out the candle. Let's see if it continues down now. There we go. So again, you know, like when I discuss my trades, shout out to Umar's Trades on Instagram. It really helped me a lot to look at price as your trade as a road trip. If you look at a trade as a road trip and you say, okay, well, we want to see price. We got a gas station right here that we're either going to pass or run through, right? So we ran through that gas station. Then we got to go back. Let me not make it difficult. You got to look at your trade as a road trip in that you know where you're stopping at. You know where you could head back, right? You know what price has to reject. And when you do that, you could it helped me so much that, you know, it helped me to understand my trades and what I'm doing. So that was a big help, because usually if I seen this rejection right here, I just pull my trade, fuck it. And now I'm getting a little bit better to be a little bit more patient with my trades, and you know, hopefully that translates with these bigger lot sizes and whatnot, right? Because our target's about 70 pips. So with that being said, I mean, I think we could get down a little bit lower, possibly down here. But I mean, if it got down here, that'd be great, right? 62%. But you know, it's just being committed to it, I guess. But understanding that your trades are, once you hop into your trade, you commit to it, and you see what the roadblocks are going to be, where we're going to have to go around, where we got to stop at, all that, right? Like even this right here, if this gets fully engulfed, we know, damn, there's a good chance. We've already had multiple rejections. Fully engulfed this candle right here. It looks like price is going to push up to the upside from here. It's a 5-minute ILC, you know, a little bit of a retracement right here at this level, so it could happen. But it's just if price does that. Like if it just breaks up and shoots up, then we're done, right? So we'll see. It's too much respect right here, which I don't like. Like even after this significant rejection with the significant engulfing candle, price is still respecting this area. And all it took was 2 candles to overtake these, right? So that I don't like. Now it looks like it's going up. You got a huge rejection on the 15-minute, and then you see the 5-minute as well. Now it's engulfing this one, right? So I'm going to put my stop loss just above these wicks up here, and if it hits it, it hits it. So let me move my stop loss above these wicks. $7 o'clock, so it's either going to fly up or fly down. I have a feeling right now. So again, move your stop losses into break even. Mine's is going to be about 11 pips, 12 pips into break even. A lot of respect being shown. So we're up, what, about 25 pips. I'm up about $80, $90. You know, that's not bad at all. But it might just push up from here. It looks like it. It looks like it. Now that I'm looking at the trade here, it looks like it can. Yeah, and it's coming quick towards my stop loss now. Oh, whoa. It's a bad thing though, right? You see that candle come back down and you think it gives you some hope, but there's still 24 seconds left on that candle. So that's where you got to be careful. But it's understandable, right? Because yeah, we're at the end of this 1 minute candle, but we're still at the beginning of this 5 minute candle. So you can see it's fully engulfed already. Like, I think if this 5 minute candle just stays up here, then price is going to push up. So 2 clean rejections. Yeah, this thing's going up. I think I'm going to just pull my trade. Fully engulfed. It didn't finish the way I'd want it to finish. It looks like it's probably coming up from this area, but we'll see. You know, at this point, I'm still blue, and I'll end up blue if, oh shit, it stopped me out. So, yeah. Yeah, so I was just stopped out, like I said. It stopped me out at about $34, $33, 32.41. So I finished with the day with about 40 bucks today. You know, is what it is. This is a nice. I'll see you right there though. Remember, I took partials at 33 pips, and then got stopped out about 11 pips. We could see price reject from here too, right? It's definitely possible. Reject, come down. There's a clean ILC right there. Yeah, I feel like price is kind of waiting for something. I do like this area to sell off of. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, we're in a bull market right now. So, um, so we had the confirmations for a sell-off, right? But price didn't necessarily give it to us the way we wanted to. But it is rejecting that. I like that. IOC. Let's see what this is at. Right at 62%. Right, IOC right there, right at 62%. Rejections. I kind of like it. See if it gives us an entry. I just entered. Oh shit. Okay, cool. But I think I'm gonna move my stops to break even right now. Whoa. Shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm moving my stops automatically to break even, and we'll see what happens. Hold on a second. What's up, babe? Hi, baby. No, I'm on right now, okay? Alright, bye. Okay. Okay. Whoa. I mean, hopefully it continues down. That was nice. Stops are at break even. I got in a position at 924.80 and 918.55. The 918.55 was a little bit lower than I was hoping. I thought I was getting them pretty close back to back, but it kind of flew down. See if we could take it down, right? Stops are at break even already. Hmm. See if we can stay down. Nah. Bottom position was stopped out. Shit. Man, if this does this, I think we're basically flagging out. Yeah. Secured about $3 on that trade. I was up about 120. So we'll stop out at break even right here, basically. Yeah, and I think officially that might just be it for me. I think I'm gonna call it a day right there. Um, Fuck it, you know. Came up, made about $50 today. It's not our best day. But price isn't really giving us much, right? You know, we entered where we could enter. We held our trades. You know, we caught 50 pips here, caught another 30 pips here. And yeah, I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, why continue to trade, right? I had my issues yesterday over trading, revenge trading. I learned from it, and I'm not going to do it again today. So, you know, if price, I'm going to set an alert. If price breaks below here, I'll know about it, right? Add alert. But look at that thing, boom. And that's why we move our stop to break even. There's no really, I mean, yeah, there is a risk. Or there is, you can hold the trade and, you know, utilize your stop loss. But when I'm wrong, I'm usually wrong. So I understand that. I try not to second guess my shit because now look at, I think it's pushing up to the upside. It used this area as a resist, as a support level, and blew past it. So it is what it is, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and set this alert up, and maybe you guys want to, if you got your trading view open, every time price breaking to buy entry. Alright. You seen a rejection here at this level. This is golden zone too, but that's a big IOC, right? So we'll see. You know what I mean? Right here, let's say you wanted to take the trade at this level. That'd be a nice entry for sure. And you would have your stop loss. Nah, it's not a big stop loss actually. You'd have your stop loss about 28 pips. And then you want to see it come down to these levels, right? So I think it's possible, but you know, with that push, it's maybe not. You know, so I don't want to overtrade. We put in 3 positions today, right? Put in the first, we were able to catch a few pips, was stopped out, or lost $24. I was actually I closed my position once I seen what was happening. Lost $24 here. Here we were up, you know, took some profits at 33 pips, a quarter of our trade at 33 pips, and then we got all the way down to 52, but I didn't secure any profits at those levels. Oh fucking way, this thing coming down again. You motherfucker. Damn. I mean, now it has to use this as support now, right? If it uses this as support, then it's going to continue to push up. But if it breaks through this motherfucker, then it's like, okay. Right? I mean, it could. I mean, I guess I could have kept it at 17 pips, 20 pips. Just above this wick right here, right? Could have, but nah. See it using it as support right here. But there's still 40 seconds left. So that thing could easily come down here. I'm not in the trade, but damn, I think that was the trade right there. got us the first time around. I actually want to see this before I hop off. I want to see if price, damn, I wanted to see that price broke through that, and it sure as the fuck did. I see a little bit of a trend line right here, but I mean, I think it did what it wanted, what it needed to do. You know, we see this right here. Man. Well, either way, I was stopped out right here. I didn't stay in the trade. And shit, maybe I just didn't learn from yesterday. Stop loss is too tight, moving to break even a little too fast. But, you know, the reason I did that is because, you know, overall, I think we broke structure to the upside. As a scalper, yeah, we broke structure to the downside, but, you know, overall, you got to kind of see that, understand that. So we'll see. And then, you know, that's what we'll do. We'll see if price gives it what we want. But obviously, came down, pushed back up. Probably, we were probably one of the 5 million people who moved their stops to break even and were stopped out. Truthfully. But, yeah, I think this thing is possibly coming down right here. Let's see. To our zone. Man, simple case of just moving your stop loss to break even too soon. But I'm not gonna lie, you know, it makes me mad on these days where, you know, it does happen, but it's only happened to me really 2 days this year in 2022 where I moved my stop loss to break even too soon and was stopped out, and then the trade continued. And unfortunately, it's been 2 days in a row. But you know, overall, that usually tends to help me. You know, when I move to break even, because usually when I'm wrong, and price just flies up. So overall, it's been working for me, but obviously these past 2 days, moving my stop loss to break even has been a little bit of a hindrance because we got the right idea, we got the right bias, we're just not executing the right way by letting our stop loss breathe, you know. So, you know, right here at this point, we'd be up, you know, close to 40 pips, 50 pips, right? So let's see if it gives us our entry right here. Another rejection at that zone. Another rejection. Well, I see nobody's watching right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I know my daughter's coming out, my son's screaming his head off. So if price does come to this level down here, I'll wait for the confirmations to join or jump in, and we'll see what price gives us. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. I think today was an informative moment or informative session for us. And we'll see if price gives us an entry in a little bit. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to follow our Instagram at DayTradeWithZay. Also make sure to remember to subscribe, like, comment. If you guys seen anything that I missed or like what you've seen, you know, go ahead and let it be known right there in the comment section. So appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one, man. Thank you.